viewers, it's Michael here again and welcome back to SingleRacer. Now I'm hoping to do a big batch of videos based around some serious cars and tutorials because of an event that happened, and I'll talk about that more in that series of videos. But just for this one I thought I'd do one last fun video, mainly at the constant request of good old Humble George at the Humble George channel. Now I consider Humble George what I'd call a specialist channel, meaning his specialty is taking standard mods from other people and places and kind of, shall we say, tweaking them a little and just turning them into performance beasts with staggering performance. But he's been kind of constantly requesting I do one of his cars, so you know, I've been humming and hurrying because that isn't really my thing. I just prefer to drive the cars as they are in the game. But when I saw this video here, which is a blown Vega, I thought, no, I've got to feature this car. And now the reason I want to feature this car in particular is two reasons, arguably. One is because I have three cars that have superchargers, the big blowers like the old Mad Max movie, on them, and I want to feature those three together. But also because I was naturally born in a hospital, of course, but my birthplace is a little town called Castlemaine in Victoria, Australia, and they were famous for being a hot rod town, not only for the rods that used to drive around the town, but also for the places, whatever you would call the places that both created and repaired those hot rods. So I thought there's no other place for me to take these three cars than to Longford 67, which reminds me very much of that Castlemaine town, and even the buildings in the mod look the same. So I thought I'd feature these three cars. Now, to be fair, the three cars are like bits and pieces from three people: SmallBlockHero, Uncle M, and Humble George's tweaking. And so they're not the most complete mods. You know, Uncle M makes some great mods, but they just don't have the budgets that big companies have naturally. So these are, you know, in the nicest possible way, slightly rough around the edges, but that doesn't matter. They're great mods all the same. And so I hope you enjoy this trip down hot rod memory lane. And this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later. Okay viewers, so here we are with the supercharged threesome that I'm calling the Blower Boys here. So let's hop out and have a quick look at these two cars. We've got the 1972 Gran Torino there with the supercharger there, and the window wound down just for some fresh air for the driver. And hello to everyone watching there. And over here we have the 1970 Camaro that we can't quite get a good look at, but we'll check that out in the replay. And here we have the incredible Humble George Afide special that he's calling the Vega Sleeper, and in the beautiful jet black here. And check out this incredible back tyre. Now I'm guessing there's not too much suspension travel there, but we'll make do. We'll see how it goes. And have a look, you've even got the detail of the belt going around there on the supercharger. Quite spectacular. Now I'll let these two cars go because I do have, unfortunately, a bit of a sound issue, so I want to just explain that as they head off. So we'll let them go and I'll try and catch them a bit later. But we just have a sound issue here where I think the sound is taken from the normal cars. We'll just let them go. There they go. And I think if the normal car revs to say 6,000 or 7,000 revs, from then on there's no sound. and I think Humble George gave it just a bit too much power and it can't cope with the sound. But we'll keep it in the rev range and we'll take off. Whoa. So let's see if we can catch these two cars. Incredible power in this thing. I've got to be very gentle. Oh, it's just got so much power. All you want to do is try and slow it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's spin her around. Let's get her in a straight line. She's just got so much power. Thank goodness I've got 2 laps. Considering she's got all this power, she actually handles quite well. Bit of revs in 6, so I'll drop her back to 5th. There's one of the cars, Gran Torino. I expected that. I think the Camaro's well and truly gone. Might not catch that Camaro. Now can we pass this Gran Torino? Let's be a little bit careful through this section. Ooh, oh, beautiful back end of that. Oh, and she's feisty too.
The marshals are saying you cut the track so that lap won't count.
Nearly lost her there. So let's catch her on the straight. brake a bit earlier this time. That's it. Come in. Come on, unleash that power. Move aside, Gran Torino. HumbleGeorge is coming through. Slow down, that's it, slow down. Now, I definitely don't think I'll catch that Camaro. I think it's long gone, but I'll show you that in the replay. Slides, but that's my favourite kind of driving. I don't want to do a power slide in case I lose it completely. I'd just rather finish the lap, but let's unleash this power. What an absolute powerful power. Gentle. There we go. And as we wait for the poor little Gran Torino to come home, I'll just wait for it now. I can hear it. Here it comes. Yeah, it's beautiful. So let's hop out, take a final look. These three supercharged beasts. That was a lot of fun. And this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.